content moderation was first thrust into the international spotlight following concerns around Russian interference in the 2016 election. Then, in 2019, the murder of 51 people was live-streamed on Facebook at a mosque in Christchurch, New Zealand. It was viewed more than 4,000 times before Facebook removed it 17 minutes after it started. In the next 24 hours, Facebook had to remove 1.5 million different versions of the video.
It's not just going to be policy alone, but it's going to be companies stepping to the table with self-regulatory actions, understanding that this matters in terms of their reputational risk, as well as their performance of the models in which they create. No one wants to be part of a company that engenders hate speech and disinformation in ways that starts riots.
Twitter added labels to Trump's baseless election fraud claims in November. Following the Capitol riots, Twitter, Facebook, and Snapchat removed Trump. Google suspended his YouTube channel, and Reddit banned some pro-Trump forums. The platforms are plagued with hate speech, racism, and misinformation about COVID.
Concerns around misinformation in the context of the pandemic in particular, I think, really changed the way that these platforms saw their roles in society about cracking down on false information because it could literally cause people to die.
What we're asking them to do is to keep us safe, keep us in a space that we know the networks will be resilient enough to help me discern when I'm being viciously attacked by somebody who is going to show up at my door or show up at the Capitol and take my rights away.
During such a volatile period like this, one of our top priorities is making sure that people don't use our platform to organize any violence or civil unrest.
Despite the focus, most platforms are not forthcoming about the specifics of how they moderate content.
The extent to which we're aware of how companies are actually engaging in best practices around content moderation, that matters, right? It matters to legislators so they can understand where the breakdown is.
The global content moderation solution market reached $4.9 billion in 2020, and it's expected to grow in a big way. Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube use a combination of machine detection and human moderators. YouTube says they have 20,000 people broadly working to enforce policies and moderate content, while Twitter didn't disclose how many people it has on the job. Many of the human workers are at third-party companies contracted around the world. These include Genpact, CPL, Pro Unlimited, BC Forward, and Accenture.
So the contracts are really...
Last week I delved here into recent data from the CDC suggesting major problems with regard to the mental health of our adolescents, surges in depression and suicidal ideation, especially true for our girls. This week I found cause to worry about young men. This headline from The Hill, it caught my eye. Most young men are single, most young women are not. The story reported that as of 2022, Pew Research Center found 30% of U.S. adults are neither married, living with a partner, nor engaged in a committed relationship. Nearly half of all young adults are single. Now, look at these numbers. 34% of women, twice as many, a whopping 63% of men. What explains that? I pulled the Pew study and I read with interest. Turns out since 2019, the share of single men who say they're looking for dates or a relationship has declined from 61% to 50%. In 2018, 28% of men ages 18 to 30 reported they'd had no sex in the past year, compared with 18% of women of that age. The Hill report said men in their 20s are more likely than women in their 20s to be romantically uninvolved, sexually dormant, friendless, and lonely. They stand at the vanguard of an epidemic of declining marriage, sexuality, and relationships that afflicts all of young America. Among the causes, among the factors, a reliance on social media and online porn. But also, more young women are hooking up with each other or dating and marrying slightly older men, and heterosexual women are getting more choosy. Other troubling statistics about men come from a 2021 study from the Survey Center for American Life. They found the share of men who have 6 or more close friends, which in 1990 was 55%, by 2021 had shrunk by half. Meanwhile, those with literally zero close friends.
Hi, it's Tisha Powell. Welcome back to the show. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. It helps us determine the shows to bring. And you just saw CNBC and CNN. You saw a segment on CNBC and CNN. And you're talking about the disadvantage of social media. One lady says social media isn't safe, but are all neighborhoods in the world safe? Can't you just use common sense when you're on social media? 3 benefits to social media. They're not telling you the benefit. They're just telling you the burden of social media, but there are benefits to it as well. It's like alcohol. If you drink 3 glasses, it's dangerous. If you have 2, you're okay. Social media is the same. Use it an hour or 2 a day for entertainment. Use another hour or 2 for information. Why can't we use social media for the benefits? Why do we have to look at the negative of social media? Social media is allowing people to brand themselves, number 1, to get information, number 2, and number 3, to start a business. They're not telling you the benefit of TikTok where people have business on there, or Google or YouTube or Facebook where people actually have a business. So there are benefits to social media and there are burdens to social media. We've got 2 more minutes to go because I do not want to waste your time. I'm Tisha Powell. You know me from Fox News or Newsmax. Folks, go ahead, please, friends, and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. It tells us what shows to bring to you. And check out the tag products from Neiman Marcus. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Let's talk about social media once again. We are going to give you the 3 benefits of social media. They're also saying on CNN that men do not have friends. Okay, boys and girls, you have virtual friends, which are friends that you are networking in and you're branding with, and you have real friends. So all you need to do is spend some time per week making real friends. So everybody can make a friend, and you can make a friend outside of social media. Go out some more. Go out. Limit yourself on social media per day to information and education. Some people have to work full time on social media. They are saying that some boys have social isolation because of social media, and online dating has doubled because of the internet. And what we need to understand is that we live in a country of extreme, and you need to find a balance. Do not say social media is only negative when there's some positive towards social media. 3 positivity towards social media: branding yourself, starting an online business, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Airbnb, Zillow, Amazon, Shopify, you name it, there are some brands on social media. And don't forget to be using Google as well. I'm Tisha Powell. Please go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. 2 other benefits of social media: you brand yourself. Passive income. Social media create passive income for you. Fast engagement. Digital asset. It is digital marketing. Use social media to brand yourself. Forget the negativity. Look at the positive of social media. You can make money off the internet. I'm Tisha Powell. Folks, go ahead and hit that free like and that free subscribe button. We'll see you another.